I already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
You'll see here he grabbed the 4 water bottles and puts all 4 back. And she's standing there doing what? Leaving peacefully. Look, they're so scared of him. I wanted to piece together all of the surveillance footage that was shown because, number one, it shows all of the angles. Number two, I'm tired of the stupid comments of people, oh, but he stole the water bottles. Oh, but he threatened them. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. In fact, his own surveillance footage shows that he blatantly lied to police, that he never stole anything, that from the moment he walked in, he was respectful. He put the backpack down. He didn't argue with anyone. And that she, on the other hand, his wife, harassed him the entire time. When he was walking towards the water bottles, she's standing over the chips like this, monitoring him like he's a criminal. They then accuse him, even though in the surveillance footage, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 water bottles being put back. She still followed him, still questioning him. The son now jumps in. And instead of him arguing with them, he said, I don't have anything here. He shakes his hoodie and he walks out the door. They followed him. All 3, not just him and his son. And what breaks my heart, on top of the fact that he is not here to even speak on his behalf, the fact that he was shot while he was trying to get up from the floor after tripping, is the fact that no child should ever have to walk into a store and be taunted in this manner, followed throughout the store at 14 years of age. I just asked myself, what does that do to a person? How does that jack them up in their mind, in their soul, to think that you can't even walk into a store innocently? All of them deserve to be in jail. In the next video, I'll go into day 3.
There's no difference. A 15-year-old girl with money in her hand gets accused of stealing an orange juice worth $1.75, gets into an altercation, and is shot in her back. Later found that she had money in her hand the whole time to pay for the item. This man chased 14-year-old Cyrus Cameron down 100 yards and shot him in the back with a .45 caliber gun. Both of these people get to walk free after taking a child's life.
Good morning, good morning. This is so sad, right? So this is what would happen if it was me. We go to court, judges look me dead in my face and say, this man chased my son 100 yards and shot him in the back. My son was unarmed, you chased my son, making you the aggressor. But in the state of South Carolina, I guess black people's lives aren't worth much, even at the hands of an Asian. Cool beans, I understand that, I'll accept that. After the non-guilty verdict, we're gonna go home, we're gonna cry, and then I'm gonna move everything into my wife's name. Everything. I'm gonna tell her, leave. Everything's in your name, leave, as is. Pack up Jean, go. I'm gonna sit in that house by myself for 2 to 3 months. And after my brain is rebooted, I have that man's name. He's in the same state. I know the city. I got his address. I'm going to go to that person's house and I'm going to knock down everyone in that house. I don't care if it's grandbabies, babies, women, pets. Everyone is not going to be around to see the next day. Then I'm going to take my ass to the police station with said firearm and turn myself in and tell them this is what I did. I meant it. And I would like to turn myself in. So let me get this right. Yes, I planned it. I executed it. I turned myself in. I'll let your investigators and the prosecutors do the continuity to convince people that whatever I did was whatever. I don't care. You did not give me justice. I'm going to get my justice. Even if it's wrong, I'm going to get my justice. Nothing else matters. That's what I would have done. Take it easy.
Now, I'm actually glad that I took my time to make my response to this video, because I didn't see the footage. I didn't know much about this case. As a man, dealing with black women and black children, I have to humbly apologize for us being a failure as a whole to protect you. As a man, I will do anything and everything to protect my household, my wife, my children, by any means necessary. But in this world that we living in, united we stand, divided we fall. In America, we are still in the Constitution considered to be 3/5 of a man. How do you used to say in G.I. Joe? No one is half the battle. No one is half the battle. You have to understand something, right? The Chinese are getting ready to play a major part, a major role in America. The Chinese are about to replace white people as our landlords and new masters. And I know some of y'all don't want to believe it, but prophecies are being fulfilled. In America's 400 years and blood, sweat, and tears of ruling over us is over. It's time for a new ruler. China already have police stations around America that Americans didn't even know anything about. One that just recently got shut down a couple of years ago in Manhattan. That's not coincidental. They're getting ready for the takeover. We're just not ready for it. You ever notice all the surveillance that's in China is happening in America overnight? And just like that, in 2027, and this is a whole new video I'm getting ready to do, all of the cars will have technology, artificial intelligence, to be able to tell whether you the driver, the natural driver of that car, or you're lending your car out. You can't even lend your car out in the future. But that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother video that I'm about to get into as well. The Chinese is getting ready to take over. And if you think the white man was something when they had their foot on our neck, the Chinese is going to be 10 times worse. Now the question is, as black people, what are you going to do about it? Because when you look at social media, what do you see? You think it's coincidental that Jay-Z coming out and he done took them stupid locks out and now he got a big dumb afro with a Michael Myers suit standing on the stage? You think that's coincidental? that you got boxers like Adrian Bruner doing the most stupidest thing to catch your attention. The most outlandish stuff that you have no choice but to say, yo, I got to share this. Not the person that's trying to start a business, or even the person that got a rap song that he thinking that one day he might be the next rapper. Y'all not sharing nothing to help the next man, but nothing but humiliation rituals all over social media. So again, this is why I have to apologize to the black woman and the black child of America, because as men, we're turning nigga TV off over somebody stepping on our sneakers. But the whole world is watching. Hurry up and buy. Get a not guilty verdict as he clearly chased a little boy down. A little boy he knew was a little boy. And he treated that little boy the same way they treat them dogs they be selling in the Chinese restaurant as beef fried rice and beef lo mein. Pot fried rice. Yeah. They did. For me, I can't tell nobody else what to do, because I realize as a people, until something bad happens to us again to make us really, really have no choice but to wake up, and by then it's going to be too late. We're not going to have the strength or the artillery to stand up to the evil that's coming towards us. Because as soon as you think in your brain, enough is enough, the same way this technology is reading your mind, and you thinking about getting new furniture, or you thinking about getting a dirt bike for your child, or you thinking about getting a doll baby for your child, as soon as you think about it, the technology that's in your head is showing you what you're thinking. These people can read your mind. When it gets to the point where it hits the fan, this artificial intelligence will read your mind and tell the system what you're thinking. So whatever you think that you're planning, your plan is going to fail, because they're going to have the same military that's overseas now that just merged with the American military. The Israeli military just merged with the American military, which means they're one. So when Americans tell you that they will not go against the Constitution, so the ones in the American military that's not willing to do it, that's from America will get pushed to the side. And this is when the Israelis will be going door to door. And if you think they wasn't playing with those people overseas, what you think? Oh, you think it's a game? Oh, y'all think it's a game? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. For me, I'm not going to never come home to my wife and my kids and explain to them that there's a dude standing at a gas station or a Chinese restaurant still serving our people in our country and our communities after he done turned my child TV off and he just going to be riding free. But see, the flip side to that is that China man ain't playing. When you go have a conversation with him, you better go correct. Because he don't even see you or your children as human beings. Let's get to that. It is what it is. That's my take on this situation. I apologize to the black women and children, because the black man in America has become cowards. We don't care nothing about nothing but our egos. But then again, I'm being too lenient on a black woman. Because guess what? You raised us. Yeah. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. Let me know your thoughts in this conversation. Put it in the comments section. I'm out.